What's going on, guys? So we're post UFC Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov, and I'll be quite honest with you, it was my birthday weekend. Tonight was my birthday celebration, so we're a little post hammered, and we're gonna have a fun night of post fight breakdowns. So we're gonna start off with the first fight we picked, which was Derek Lewis versus Alexander Volkov. And you picked Alexander Volkov, right?
I did. I picked Alexander Volkov. He's taller. He's longer. I figured he would win. I picked him to win. And if you remember, if you reference back to our post-fight pick, Steven said Derek Lewis would be in a lot of danger and end up getting a TKO or a KO.
Yeah.
Or a KO. And if you notice, they hit the 10-second, hammer or whatever, the boards or whatever.
I think my exact quote was, he's going to look like he's going to lose like every single fight before and somehow pull out a knockout.
Which I did not disagree with that.
Yeah.
Steven and I talked many times. Every fight, Derek Lewis looks like he's completely out of the fight and he ends up, landing that heavy hand.
Regardless, win or lose, though, I'll be a Derek Lewis fan for life. The dude has a right hand like no other. He's hilarious. He's funny. At the end of the fight, he took off his shorts saying, "My balls are hot." And the guy's just hilarious. So
he's a champion for sure. And I love Derek Lewis. But if you look at that fight from a standpoint of, diagnosing a fight, he was losing every aspect. But he's got that heavy right hand, and he landed it, and he won.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. All that doesn't matter. It matters the wins and losses, and he got it done.
The guy's not technical at all, and he'll admit that. That's why I love him. He doesn't act like he's the best in the world. They even told him, "You're probably up next for a title shot," and he's like, "No, I'm not. I need to get my cardio in check."
He said, "No, I need to get my cardio in check." And how much more honest can you be?
Yeah, the guy's is great.
He's about as real as you can be. He's like me and Steven. He likes to drink beer. He likes to watch fights. He likes to chase women, whatever. So he's good at what he does. So what do we got next?
On to the next fight. It's Tony Ferguson versus Anthony Pettis. This is the other fight we broke down. We didn't break down the whole card. We broke down the fights that we personally like. We did the whole card personally amongst us and our friends. And, I won the picks,
He just had to throw that out there.
I had to throw that in there, But we're gonna break down the fights that we picked on camera for you guys. And this fight is Tony Ferguson versus Anthony Pettis. And oh my God, was this a good fight.
Hell of a fight.
Hell of a fight.
It actually exceeded my expectations.
Same here. Honestly, I was kind of questionable about Anthony Pettis. I didn't think he would cause much danger to Tony Ferguson because Tony Ferguson's a monster. He'll walk through many punches, but he got rocked. Yep. And when he did get rocked, I was cracking up because he was doing somersaults and rolls, and it was just so funny.
Tony Ferguson got rocked because Anthony Pettis has great stand-up. That's no surprise to him or me and anyone.
Which we actually said in our breakdown also.
Tony Ferguson always gets rocked.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Ferguson got rocked, and then he decided to do a front shoulder roll. And
I think he rolled like twice away, like a Ninja Turtle or something.
And I feel like Anthony Pettis was like standing up, looking at him like, "What are you doing?" But anyways, Tony Ferguson then regained, I guess what you would say, consciousness or whatever.
For the casual fan, this probably wasn't a fight for you because there was a lot of blood, and it was a gruesome fight. It really was.
Very bloody.
Yeah.
Very bloody. Tony Ferguson overwhelmed Anthony Pettis with volume. He overwhelmed him with striking. He overwhelmed him with durability.
Yeah.
You could just see that Tony Ferguson was always pressing forward. He never took a step back. Even when he got rocked, he was aggressive. He pulled him into his guard. He held him down. Tony Ferguson's an animal. Mm-hmm. And that's someone that you might see Khabib fight since he beat Conor, or that's someone you might see them push Conor to.
Yeah.
Because Conor's got to go from somewhere. And unfortunately, Conor lost. So since Conor's done all the things that he's done, he is facing an uphill battle.
They need to make that Tony Ferguson Khabib Nurmagomedov fight before
they have to.
Before Khabib retires, or
I agree.
They need to make it.
They have to.
Let's go on to the main event because we're already kind of like slipping into it. But Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. So this was a fight that both of us went back and forth on. We could see Conor catching him, but eventually we settled on Khabib winning it. We just thought his wrestling was going to be too much for Conor, which it was. But during the fight, don't get us wrong, there was moments where we're like, what are you doing, Khabib? Get out of the pocket. We were scared, our buttholes were puckered, and we were worried for Khabib's life.
I had ass cheeks clenched the whole time.
Same here.
But the one guy that caught somebody was who? Khabib landed a right hand that knocked Conor McGregor on his booty.
You want to know something funny? Before the fight even started, we were like, what if Khabib knocks out Conor McGregor on the feet? We're like, that would be the only thing to surprise us other than Conor choking out Khabib or, rocking him on the ground.
But let's grind this down to the basic principles of this fight. Conor McGregor was never in charge. He was never... Conor McGregor was, what's the word I'm looking for? Conor McGregor was in danger the entire fight. Yeah, Khabib pressed forward. Khabib was in control. Khabib landed the only knockdown. Khabib had all the takedowns. Khabib had all the control on the ground.
In MMA, it was really the only one-sided mauling I ever saw where I was still worried. And I was worried for the guy mauling the other guy. So the whole time Khabib was mauling Conor McGregor and doing his thing. He was pressing his game plan and he was doing a hell of a job doing it. But still, the whole time I was worried for Khabib. Because I know Conor has that one-punch knockout power. But Conor looked tired in it. I think it has to do with Khabib's taking him down, holding him down, beating him up, holding him.
Pressure.
Exactly.
Well, not only is it Khabib's relentless pressure, Khabib's also... Conor, he's a lot bigger. Conor McGregor's used to fighting guys who... Which... let's take a step back for a second. Conor McGregor knocked out Chad Mendez. He knocked out Jose Aldo. He knocked down Dennis Seaver. They're all 145ers. So there's this glooming cloud of knockout power in Conor McGregor's fan base. But what they fail to remember is Conor McGregor's moving up, 25 pounds. So it's not the same. Khabib knew that. Khabib knew I don't want to stand next to his left hand, but he also knew just because he touches me doesn't mean I'm going to go down. And Khabib wasn't as afraid as what everyone thought. And just to make sure everyone knew, Khabib landed a crazy right hand and knocked Conor down. And Khabib controlled him. No matter which way you look at this fight, if you're a Conor fan, if you're a Khabib fan, if you're a Conor hater, if you're a Conor lover, Khabib controlled this whole fight.
Can I say something?
Sure, why not?
This is going to be a little petty, guys. But we have a personal vendetta. There was a comment. This guy, J.K. Rowling's, I think his name was, he left a scroll of information while we are dumbasses, we are trailer trash, and why Conor McGregor is going to win, and it's basic science, is what he said. So to that guy, we are trailer trash. Yes, we drink beer during our fight predictions, but fuck you.
Shout out to Wheeler Walker Jr., son.
We may be trailer trash, but we somewhat know what we're talking about. We're not going to say we're the best in the world. We call everything right because that would be stupid. We're realists. You know what I mean? We're not cocky. We don't have an ego. But it's just funny about these Conor McGregor fans, or just fans in general.
No, it's Conor McGregor
YouTubers,
fans.
I don't know what it is, where they will give you a list of reasons why you're a fucking dumbass because you don't think Conor McGregor is the best ever.
Well, guess what? Conor lost. We both picked him to lose.
And it's basic science.
It's basic science. We both picked Khabib to win from ground and pound and mauling. We both said it would be a grind-out victory. We both said it would be late.
Now, don't get us wrong, Conor McGregor fans. We gave Conor McGregor more than a chance. We really thought it was a possibility. But our better judgment told us that we thought that Khabib Nurmagomedov was going to win. So, please don't hate us. But if you want to hate us, bring it on. Because I realize YouTube is a place where people love to talk shit. And I am completely okay with that. But I also like the love and appreciation for us actually putting ourselves out there to people to talk shit. So please, if you do respect what we do and put ourselves in front of this camera, if you can, show us love. But if you think we're a couple redneck dumbasses like this Conor fan, go ahead and show us hate. I don't care.
I am a redneck dumbass.
You are, and I am also, so.
Well, thank you for tuning in, guys. This was a great night of fights. It exceeded
Amazing
all of our
night of fights.
expectations.
Hold on, let's talk about the post-fight.
Oh.
Because that was kind of interesting, right?
Yeah, so you had Khabib Nurmagomedov get into a tussle with Dylan Dennis. He jumped the cage.
He hopped over the fence, fought with Dylan Dennis. If you don't know, Dylan Dennis is a world-class jiu-jitsu artist who trains Conor McGregor in his ground game. And I don't know what happened, but Khabib jumped the fence and got in a little hand brawl with them.
Yeah.
And then Khabib, one of Khabib's partners, jumped the fence.
Jumped into the ring.
Sucker
and started wailing away at Conor. So, and Conor, just for the record, did nothing. So for all you people that think that Conor's this Irish gangbanger who will do everything in the world, he's a studio gangster. You know what a studio gangster is, right? He talks tough on camera. He talks tough on the mic. But deep down, he's not. He talks tough about everybody, you know.
That being said, though, respect to him because he's done hell of a lot in his career. You know what I mean? So.
You know, I think, well, let's go back to what Steven said. Dana White wouldn't even put the belt around Khabib because he said it was going to create animosity in the ring.
After all that stuff, Dana White was holding Conor's face and, it's okay, where's it hurt? You all right? Not really, but he pretty much. He was holding his face.
Dana White had Conor McGregor's belt primed and ready and shined and greased up and ready to go. And when it didn't go that way, Dana White was pissed because Conor McGregor's the golden boy. He's the money train. And Khabib derailed it.
Okay. Now, maybe we're being a little too harsh on Conor, but pretty much let us know what you guys think. Are we being too hard on Conor on this whole situation, or do you agree with us? Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. If you got any hate going our way, we're actually enjoying the haters at this point. If you have any love, we enjoy you guys even more. We respect everyone who leaves comments because I know this is just it's a wild game in this MMA industry. So please let us know what you guys think below. And we respect everyone's comments. We respect our people that support us more. Everyone that doesn't like us, you know, I think we're going to throw some jabs back. I don't know. I think at first we agreed that we aren't going to comment back, but I'm kind of enjoying it at this point.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun fighting with the haters. So let us know what you guys think below, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.